Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome to episode number 14 of the Ultimate Ironman series. So I believe it's finally time that I give myself the construction level that I need to be able to build a gilded altar. Now to be able to build a gilded altar, I'm going to have to get at least 67 construction, and once I get 67 construction, I'll be able to boost it with a spicy stew and a crystal saw, and that should boost me all the way till 75. Now I'm also going to try to get myself a mahogany eagle lectern as well, simply because I just want to make myself a ton of house tabs, which are going to save me a lot of inventory spaces, as well as it's going to be a quick way to teleport. Now the total amount of money that I'm going to need to be able to get all of these things is going to be about like 3 to 3.5 mil in total. So as soon as I get the money, I'm going to start working on construction. Alright, so let's check health of this tree, and as soon as I check the health, I should be able to get myself 50 farming, and there we go. 50 farming has been achieved, and I can now plant aventos, and I now also have all levels at least 50 and up, which is just awesome. And there we go, 67 construction has been achieved, and I now have the level to build a gilded altar and a mahogany eagle lectern. And there's all the supplies that I need to build a mahogany eagle lectern, so now let's finally build it. Alright, so let's select the mahogany eagle lectern right there, and there we go, the mahogany eagle lectern has been built. And there we go, the gilded altar has been built as well. Now that the majority of the old goals have been achieved, it's time to now move on to some new goals. Now the only goal that I still haven't managed to achieve is to get 89 smithing, but I'll get that eventually. So now the new goals that I'm going to set for myself are going to be 3 different goals. So some of you guys suggested that I get myself some kind of a pet as a goal, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set myself that as a goal. So that's going to be my first goal to get, and the first goal is going to be to get the Prince Black Dragon. Now the reason why I decided to get the Prince Black Dragon is simply because it's my favorite pet in this game, and I would really like to get it. Now the second goal which I'm going to set for myself, and this is going to be one of the bigger goals, is going to be to get the full Gutton set. Now I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to get the Gutton set. It might actually take me a while, but it's definitely going to be worth the time, and it's actually going to be pretty fun getting it. Now the reason why I decided to get myself the full Gutton set is because it's actually quite good for training. It's going to be really useful for Slayer, and that's exactly what I'm going to be getting it for, is for the third goal, which is going to be my biggest goal, and that's going to be to get 85 Slayer. So the way that I'm going to achieve these goals is going to be in this order. So first I'm going to get myself the full Gutton set. Once I get myself the full Gutton sets, after that I'm going to start working on Slayer, and while I'm working on Slayer, I'm going to collect myself a ton of herbs. So Slayer is actually really good for herbs, and while I'm collecting these herbs, as soon as I get enough herbs to be able to make myself the anti-fire potions, I'm going to start working on Hunter a bit and get myself a ton of Chinchampas. Now as soon as I get myself about like 8k Chinchampas, I'm going to use them up and get about 80 range. So once I have myself 80 range, and as well as to be able to make anti-fire potions, then and only then am I going to start working on getting the Prince Black Dragon, because simply with my range level and without anti-fire potions, it's going to be quite difficult to kill the King Black Dragon, and I don't really get that many kills. So that's pretty much my plans on how I'm going to do it. So getting the Prince Black Dragon is not my main goal to get, it's going to be a long-term goal. So the main goal that I have right now is getting the full Guttons as well as 85 Slayer. So after working on construction for quite a while, I'm gonna go take a break from it, and I'm gonna start farming level 2 clue scrolls, and let's see if we can actually get some kind of nice rewards. So before I head off and start farming level 2 clue scrolls, I want to share with you guys what I currently have in my looting bag. So since the last video, I got a ton of new items and a bunch of things that I can use for XP now. So the first item that I have is some rune bars over here, which are worth at least a mil and up as soon as I be able to get myself 89 smithing. Once I get 89 smithing, I'll turn them into rune source, I'll high out them, and this should be easily 1 mil and up GP right there. I'm saving these onyx bolt tips because as soon as I get 73 pledging, I should be able to make them into onyx bolts, and they out for about 8k each. A ton of snapdragons over here, a ton of prayer pots, and a lot of rare Raynar weeds. So I'm not sure what I'm going to use these for, so most likely I'm going to use them, the majority of them, for barrows, or maybe save some later on for ranging as well when I'm going to be chaining. Now there's a bunch of herbs over here, there's a ton of hides, some pineapple seeds. So now that I got the gilded altar, I can finally use these bones to get myself a ton of prayer XP as well. Let's see, some pies and some other newbie stuff as well. And there's the first medium clue scroll, so let's start doing it. And there we go, we got our casket, so let's see if we actually get the reward, or is it the next clue? Alright, so we got the next clue, so let's see what we have to do. Cry on the top of technology. Agility, indicate before you talk to me. Equip the steel kite shield, ring of forging, and green dragon head chaps. Alright, simple enough, so let's go get these items. Alright, and here we are, and this should be the grade that we need to search, so let's see what we get. Admin legs. Oh my goodness, this is junk. Oh well, let's go get another clue. And there's another clue scroll, so let's start on this one. And this is the next clue that I got, so getting these items is actually really easy, so I'm gonna go get them real quick and I'll be right back. And there we go, we got a casket, so let's see what we get. Another clue. Alright, so let's see, more degrees. Alright, so this one is really easy as well, so let's go to this one. And this is the reward that I got for this clue scroll, so as you guys can see, nothing that special, so some addy items that I can alg, but other than that, hopefully I'm gonna have more luck in the next clue scroll, so let's move on and get another clue scroll. And there's another clue scroll, so let's start working on this one now. Alright, so after getting all the items, I have to search the drawers over here, and there we go, I also got a key that I need to open it, so let's see if we get the reward. Oh, I got the next clue. So after searching the drawers, this is the next clue that I got, so let's go to this one. And there's the reward that I got from this clue scroll. Got myself a pink butter, got myself a fire battle staff, and some adamant plate legs G, which is actually pretty cool. So overall, the reward is actually not that bad. If I'll be able to sell this, this will probably be, what, like maybe 200k or something like that, maybe a bit more. And there we go, there's another medium clue scroll, so let's start completing it. Alright, so for the first clue, we have to basically go to Drainer, and we have to dig in this location, so it's a bit south of the willow trees, I believe. So this is a really easy clue, so let's go do it. And there we go, we got a casket, so let's see what we get. Another clue, so let's see what we have to do for this clue. Alright, so another place that's really easy. Alright, let's go there. Alright, so we got another casket, so let's see if we get the next clue or the reward. Alright, so we got ourselves another clue, so let's see what we have to do for this one. And this is the place that we need to go for this clue, so this is actually the area that I already done a bunch of times in these clues already, so hopefully we'll get another reward in this area, so let's go. And this is the next clue that I got, so this is another clue that I get a bunch of times, so this is actually a really easy one, so let's get the items and let's complete this clue. And there we go, that's the reward that I got from this medium clue scroll. So after doing a bit of level 2 clue scrolls, I'm going to start preparing for barrels, but before I do that, I'm going to use up these bones that I have in my pouch over here. And there's 62 prayer, and I've also unlocked the prayer smite, which I'm probably never going to be able to use, but other than that, it's still pretty nice to unlock it, so let's keep going and keep working on prayer. And 55 prayer has been achieved, and I can now wear the spirit shields. And who knows, maybe someday I'll actually be able to get myself one, and other than that, let's keep working on prayer. And there's 57 prayers, so this is going to be the last level that I'm going to be getting with the bones that I currently had. Now other than that, as soon as I'm done finishing up with these bones, I'm going to start preparing for barrels, and I'll see you guys as soon as I'm done. And here we are, all set and ready to try out the barrels minigame. Now I haven't done the barrels minigame for a very long time, so I'm probably going to be quite rusty at it, but I will get used to it in time. Now other than that, I'm going to try out and use the void set, so I'm going to use the void mage and the void melee set, so I'm going to see how well that works. If not, if I'm going to get hits way too often, I'm probably going to have to switch to some other armor. Now other than that, I believe this is the inventory space that we should be able to use for barrels. Got myself some summer pies over here that I got from Dragon Implinks, some noted prayer pots over here, some runes, so I also got my item staff back, which should be really good for barrels, and I believe that's it, so let's go and try the barrels minigame. And there's the loot that I got from my first chest, so some chaos runes and some coins. Alright, and here's chest number 2, so let's see what we get. Some blood runes and some mine runes, deaths, and some more coins. Alright, awesome. And there's chest number 3, so let's see what we get. Blood runes, bolt racks, coins. Wow, not that bad. Alright, chest number 5, so let's see what we get. Verox Blade Skirt, yes, this is actually an item that I really wanted, so I'm gonna save this and just use it for later on. Sadly we didn't get the Gut and Skirt, but this is still good as well. Alright, chest number 6, so let's see what we get from this chest. Carol's Coif, wow, another item, so 2 items in 6 chests only, this is awesome. Alright, chest number 7, so let's see what we get from this chest. Alright, so some coins, some more chaos runes, and I guess that's it. And that is it for this episode, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to see everyone in the next episode.